Page 22. The film star and the footballer. We have Natalie Portman and Gareth Bale. Look at the photos of Natalie Portman and Gareth Bale. What do you know about them? Do you know them? Have you ever watched their films? Natalie Portman played in Black Swan.
It's the Black Swan too.
دیگه تو چه فیلمی بازی کرده؟ لئون هر.
You're not lying, Leah.
این دوتا فیلمشو یادمه. یه دونه فیلمشم اسمشو یادم نیست ولی میدونم اونجا اون بعد ماسک سفیده بازی میکرد. V4 نمیدونم اگه دیدی برام اسمشو تو کامنت.
He used to say that artists use lies to tell the truth while politicians use them to cover the truth up.
Okay. I'll read the information about them and complete it with the words in the box. اگه we want to start about with Natalie, home now, we should write Los Angeles, US. And languages, English, Hebrew, and French. Free time, she reads, dances, and goes ice skating. And about Gareth Bale. Country, Wales. Family, married to Emma Ray Jones. 2 daughters, Alba Violet and Nova Valentina. Free time, he plays golf. سوال 3 خیلی مهمه چون میخواد باهاتون سوال ساختن رو تمرین کنه. همونی که فقطه پیش بهتون میاد. چون هر دوتاشون سوم شخصن پس مجبوریم از داز استفاده کنیم. اگه توی سوالامون فعل داره و چون سوال هستن دیگه اجازه نداریم از اس سوم شخص استفاده کنیم چون فعل ها توی سوال و توی جملات منفی ساده. بریم سوال های مرتبط با نتالی رو بسازیم. سوال های گرت بیل با تو. What does she do? Does she speak French? Where does she come from? How many children does she have? Where does she live now? What does the اینجا سوال خیلی مهمه. فعل نداریم توی این سوال. پس does دیگه نمیتونم استفاده کنم. باید بپرسم اسم بچه های او چه هست. پس میشه What are the children's names? Where do they work? What do they do? Where does she work? Where does she work? And what does she do in her free time? در مورد گرت خب میخوام سوالات رو بنویسی و این سوالا رو سعی کنی که جوابشون رو پیدا کنی. خیلی عالی میشه اگر بتونی یه پاراگراف در مورد اطلاعاتی که از نتالی یا گرت داری برام کامنت کنی. میخوام ببینم حواست به استفاده از اس سوم شخص هست. حواست به استفاده درست از افعال تو بی هست. خیلی مهمه فرق اینا رو بتونی تشخیص بدی. تکرار میکنم هر موقع که فعل داری توی پرزنت سیمپل اجازه نداری از افعال تو بی استفاده کنی. مثلا اگر من میخوام بگم نتالی اکترس هست چون هست باید بگم نتالی is an actress. فعل to be باید استفاده کنم. اما اگر بخوام بگم او در لس آنجلس زندگی میکنه she lives in لس آنجلس. به ویدیو درس 2 رسیدیم. تو کانال تلگرام میتونی پیداش کنی. Go to page 23. Talking about family and friends. Complete the sentences with the verb in the correct form. My husband comes from Peru. My grandmother lives very near us. My mother loves reading. My father travels a lot in his job. My sister speaks Spanish very well. She wants to learn Italian too. My brother plays video games all the time. My friend Jim writes an internet blog. In exercise 6, you should match these answers, the rest of these sentences with the ones in exercise 5. I just write the numbers for you. Does she want to be an interpreter? 5. Where exactly in Peru? 1. Does she visit you often? 2. What does he write about? 7. What does she read? 3. Where does he go? 4. What does he like playing? 6. You should listen and find out what extra information do you hear. Let's listen.
2.9 Talking about family and friends. 1.
My husband comes from Peru.
Where exactly in Peru?
From the capital, Lima.
2.
My grandmother lives very near us.
Does she visit you often?
Yes, she does. Every weekend.
3.
My mother loves reading.
What does she read?
She likes detective stories.
4.
My father travels a lot in his job.
Where does he go?
He goes to Germany a lot. He's in Berlin this week.
5.
My sister speaks Spanish very well. She wants to learn Italian too.
Does she want to be an interpreter?
No, she doesn't. She wants to be a teacher.
6.
My brother plays video games all the time.
What does he like playing?
He plays the FIFA football game a lot.
7.
My friend Jim writes an internet blog.
What does he write about?
It's all about films and film stars.
Exercise 8. You have 5 conversations. What are they about? Listen.
2.10 5 conversations. 1.
Does Richard like his new job?
No, he doesn't. He works 10 hours a day and it's very difficult.
2.
Your friend Marta speaks English very well.
Yes, she does. She goes to England every year. She speaks French too.
3.
Is your sister a student?
Yes. She goes to Bristol University. She studies medicine and she wants to be a doctor.
4.
What does your grandfather do all the time?
Well, he watches TV a lot, but he plays golf with friends, and he likes dancing too.
5.
Does your son drive?
Yes, he loves driving his old Mini to school every day. He drives my BMW at the weekend too.
2.10 5 conversations. 1.
Does Richard like his new job?
No, he doesn't. He works 10 hours a day and it's very difficult.
2.
Your friend Marta speaks English very well.
Yes, she does. She goes to England every year. She speaks French too.
3.
Is your sister a student?
Yes. She goes to Bristol University. She studies medicine and she wants to be a doctor.
4.
What does your grandfather do all the time?
Well, he watches TV a lot, but he plays golf with friends, and he likes dancing too.
5.
Does your son drive?
Yes, he loves driving his old Mini to school every day. He drives my BMW at the weekend too.
Exercise 10. You should work with a partner and ask and answer about each other's friends or relatives. You gotta find a partner and do that with her or him. Exercise 11. Again, you have to listen and tick the sentences you hear.
2.11 What do you hear? 1.
He likes his job.
2.
She loves working.
3.
Does he like English?
4.
Does she have 3 children?
5.
Where does he go in his free time?